Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Daphne be intercepted by Zende from Carter? Fans haven't seen Zende on the show in months. He didn't waste any time in asking Carter how his relationship with Daphne was going on Tuesday's episode. Carter merely expressed his want to learn more about her. However, when he was with Hope, these two became quite close. Daphne, meanwhile, is looking for a man who can demonstrate that he is worthy of that heart. But if Carter doesn't exercise caution, that man might turn out to be Zende. Carter babbled that Daphne's secret is that she's a fantastic singer when she and Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, entered the design office. Does Zende's interest in attending an open mic night indicate that he truly wants to? B&B appears to be creating another romantic triangle. Zende might become the third wheel in the developing romance between Carter and Daphne. In order to determine whether he still had a chance with Daphne, he most likely needed to know how their relationship was going. He wants to learn more about her now. Even though he wasn't invited, Zende quickly embraced the concept of an open mic night. He voluntarily went to Il Giardino with the pair. Zende first behaved distant from Daphne. He pretended not to be drawn to her alluring aroma or inherent beauty. However, he might have been acting coolly to avoid her noticing. When Carter isn't looking, Zende might end up kidnapping Daphne. Instead of Carter, who swings from 0 to 60 in every relationship, he may demonstrate that he deserves her heart. Zende has never let a love triangle stop her. We recall his altercation with RJ about Luna prior to her turning evil. However, there may be more chemistry and desire between Zende and Daphne. Hope's tight spot, Steffi's questions, and the new Luna danger. According to spoilers for the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester Finnegan has concerns, and there will be additional Luna Nozawa threat. There will be a lot going on B&B, and I hope Logan finds herself in a difficult situation as well. Let's start by talking about Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester's serenity before to the next Luna storm. Will and Elektra will fall into a delusion of security after moving into the beach house together. Given that Luna is imprisoned, Elektra and Will allow themselves to think that all will work out. But in the not-too-distant future, Will and Elektra's quest to live happily ever after could be derailed by Luna's escape plan. It is true that Luna will make it her goal to win Will over and get rid of Elektra. Luna will get ready to proceed with the required escape plan in order to accomplish all of that. Naturally, with all the talk about Luna's precarious health, her impending vacation could eventually cause problems for Steffi, John Finnegan, Bill Spencer, and particularly Katie Logan. Bill and Katie will continue to relish their happy reunion in the interim. Hope and Liam Spencer will also face more pre-wedding turbulence. Will Liam and Hope comply with Beth Spencer's admission that she doesn't want Sheila Sharp at the wedding? If that's the case, Hope might have to provide Deacon Sharp updates on the situation and effectively ban Sheila from the ceremony. If Deacon has to inform Sheila that she won't be coming as his +1, he may have to deal with a difficult situation of his own. She will undoubtedly ask Taylor Hayes additional questions about her love life once she is back with Steffi. When will Steffi realize that Deacon and Taylor are finding it difficult to resist one another? When the time comes, Steffi might take an intriguing stand on this potential romance between Deacon and Taylor, so pay attention to how she responds to the news. Carter Walton, on the other hand, will think about his developing romance with Daphne Rose and attempt to devise a strategy to win her affection. Could Carter come up with a spectacular gesture that would astonish Daphne? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be highs and lows this week. Don't miss what's in store for all of these characters and more. A Spencer heir is too strong for Elektra Forrester. According to previews, Elektra Forrester will suffer a devastating realization this week on Bold and the Beautiful. The pregnant murderer has not been seen or thought of since Luna Nozawa was imprisoned. However, Elektra will eventually have to acknowledge that her partner is having a child with someone else. Below are spoilers for the upcoming episodes of the CBS soap opera. Elektra Forrester was a little naive to believe that her relationship issues with Will Spencer Jr. would end after she had Luna Nozawa imprisoned. According to B&B teasers, Elektra and Will's problems are actually just getting started. Elektra will have to accept that her partner will become a parent in a few months, regardless of the identity of the baby's mother. Additionally, the Spencer family will be welcoming their newest heir. According to upcoming soap opera teasers, Will Spencer will begin to come to terms with the notion that he will become a father as Luna's baby bulge expands. According to B&B Spoilers, Dollar Bill Jr. will even begin to grow thrilled about the newest member of his family once he views the baby's first ultrasound or finds out the gender. Bill Spencer and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, the proud grandparents will be busy getting ready expecting their grandson and baby-proofing the Spencer mansion. With the exception of Elektra, everyone will be anticipating the birth of Luna Nozawa and Will Spencer's child. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Elektra will realize she is no longer the most significant person in Will's life as Luna's due date approaches. Will she change her mind and look for a man who doesn't have a child with a serial killer? Sheila's deadly threat is real, and Taylor is slowly falling for Deacon. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes shoved Deacon Sharp back but not away. The dance at Il Giardino by this risky duo might turn out to be a funeral march. Deacon's devoted wife is Sheila Carter Sharp. Because of the numerous crimes she has committed, including murder, many in this version of Los Angeles, California, think she should be imprisoned rather being allowed to live freely. Sheila does, in fact, respect Taylor. Taylor gave her the benefit of the doubt, and their friendship developed during the time when their children were married. Naturally, that was prior to Budig's character learning that Sheila had shot Steffi Forrester Finnegan with the goal of murdering her. The plot, which prevented Steffi and John Finn Finnegan from testifying against Sheila, was brilliant. A narrative detail that was necessary to maintain the viability of this soap opera's greatest villain of all time was the compromise of a corrupt judge who decided in Sheila's favor. Sheila's rehabilitation has been made possible by the crooked and dirty legal system, because a group of mentally ill officials who have set her free clearly don't give a damn about them. Her victims howl at that unfair day-to-day reality. Sheila is currently giving Taylor credit for keeping her marriage intact. She believes Deacon chose forgiveness as a result of his therapy sessions. Sheila is unaware that Deacon's affections for Taylor are gradually being returned, even though it is true. After spending several months in Europe to decompress, Steffi just arrived home. Steffi was one of the murder targets of Luna Nozawa, Sheila's granddaughter, who caused trauma to a great number of individuals. Sheila and Luna talk about death, whether it is real or threatened. Their unbalanced genetic makeup results in a mindset that views others as either comrades or enemies. As viewers remember, last summer at the beach house, Steffi complimented Sheila for her courage. But in their most recent exchange, Steffi went back to being accusing, hinting at what's to come. After Rich Forrester abruptly called off their engagement and marries Brooke Logan, Taylor is recovering. Deacon's woo has been accepted then. Fans are aware, though, that Steffi will step in as soon as she learns of her mother's relationship with Deacon. The danger Taylor has put herself in will be immediately apparent to Wood's character. When Sheila warned Lee Nozawa that Taylor would be killed if she crossed the line with Deacon, she meant it. The dance at Il Giardino, however, crosses that boundary and takes place in the scene where Steffi, Finn, and Will Spencer perished and homicide resulted in Deacon photographically immortalizing Paul Hollis Hollister and Tom Starr. How Beatty's reunion can be ended by Brooke. One of B&B's super couples is Bill and Katie. Despite their differences, the lovely Logan sister and the bad boy tycoon are a natural fit. The couple, like many others, went through their fair share of turmoil, the most recent of which had to do with their kid Will. Because of Luna and her pregnancy, Will is going through a challenging period. However, Katie and Bill are there to help him. Putting on a brave face has benefited both Bill and Katie as well as Will. Katie agreed to give Bill another try after Sparks' feelings for the ex-partners were rekindled. Although Beatty's reunion is a touching occasion, their joy may soon be dashed. Bill has cheated on Katie in the past, primarily with her sister Brooke. The on-again, off-again relationship between Bill and Brooke started and ended in pregnancy. Sadly, Brooke miscarried while attempting to conceal the pregnancy and affair. However, Katie was distraught when the truth was eventually revealed. Katie reconciled with Bill in spite of his affair with her sister. But she was secretly afraid that Bill and Brooke would turn on her once more. A frustrated Katie eventually filed for divorce from her husband after Bill and Brooke were spotted kissing on video. However, Katie shouldn't have to worry about her sister and Bill now that Brooke is back with Ridge. Or does she? To Ridge's dismay, Brooke has always been Bill's strongest ally. Ridge and Brooke have recently been at disagreements about Bill. Although Brooke was quick to defend Bill, Ridge isn't holding back when blaming Bill for the Luna problem. She clarified that Bill is aware of his errors and is attempting to atone for them. Fans are speculating whether another Brill affair is in the works when Brooke defended Bill, which undoubtedly raised suspicions. Even though Brooke and Ridge recently got back together, it's likely that they will split up again. Brooke might end up back in Bill's arms, heartbroken and lonely. Fans believe that another round of Brooke and Bill is imminent given Brill's past, which could cause Katie additional sorrow. Why not, therefore, if the show has now determined that Poppy is a gold digger? She may collaborate with Luna to justify her murderous impulses. Poppy could put herself at the mercy of the court by claiming that she disregarded her daughter's mental health issues for years. Poppy would sob. She heard voices. However, I never heard hers. I failed to provide her with the assistance she required. Naturally, that would never work in the actual world. However, that makes almost sense on Bold and Beautiful, where Deacon can get Sheila sprung simply because a judge owes him, and Bill can release a murderer like Luna into his care simply because he wants her to. After Luna leaves, she and Poppy can put their disagreements behind them for the purpose of future schemes. Granny's Lee and Sheila have had enough of Luna, and she needs an ally. In exchange for a portion of the megabucks her daughter will receive if she succeeds in marrying the Spencer heir, Poppy might intervene and promise to whisper how much being apart from Will is impacting Luna and her pregnancy.